Hello, Liberty staff and families and students. So happy to come to you with some updates today. We've got some really big things planned for this upcoming week, so I wanted to make sure that we've got some good communication out there for you. So one of the things that's happening is on Wednesday, we are going to have a meeting at Liberty Middle School. It's a district level meeting. It's about the facilities plan for the upcoming bond referendum. And so what we need is we need families and staff members, and even some of our learners would be great to have there, to talk about the needs that we have for facilities and the plans that the district has made and whether or not those are the right plans for the Mustang feeder system and for the district as a whole. And so I would invite all of you, staff, families, learners, all of you to join us there. They will have uh, they will have it organized into small groups with district leaders and school board members. They'll break down the projects into smaller chunks, and then they'll ask for verbal and survey feedback about the projects that they have planned for the district. It's really important that we get this right because the district is growing rapidly still. And so we anticipate even just at the middle level, in the next several years, the middle level will grow by over 500 students just across the middle level in the district. So where will those students go? What classrooms will they find themselves in? We need to expand the capacity for those learners and where they're going to go. So let's learn about that plan, and I would love to see many of you there. Also, coming up this week, starting right away Monday morning, we will be having our state assessment, our North Dakota state assessment testing. We're going to do that Monday through Wednesday. There will be a 2-hour time block at the beginning of the day. There will be a full schedule, meaning they'll go through their full schedule, advisory through sixth period, lunch, and everything included after each testing block. So lunch will be a little bit later in the day, so just be aware of that. How can a student prepare for this? Maybe you would ask that question. How can I prepare my student to do their best on this test? Well, one of the things that a family can do is make sure they get lots of sleep and water at night or even in the morning to make sure that their body is ready for the test. Additionally, beyond that, it's a lot of reading the questions very carefully and thinking about if there's any answers I can eliminate or if these answers are making sense to me. We find that a lot of students will get tired throughout a testing block, and that's true. They'll get tired of reading every word and those kind of things. So in order to do their best, they need to read each question carefully. And that can be hard to maintain that focus, but when we're motivated, we can do a lot of things that are hard. And so I believe that our staff have done a great job preparing them for the testing environment. We've had lessons pushed out. We've been talking about this for a while. We've had 2 practice exams leading up to this. So one in the fall and one in the winter. They were called NDA Plus. Those practice exams are intended to get us ready for the big state assessment. So we're looking forward to celebrating with our students how much they've grown. Also, there was a dress up week that was announced on Friday morning. And we are, after some further reflection, we're going to delay that. It was supposed to start on Monday morning, but we're going to delay the start of that until Friday, April 12th, just so we're not doing some of those extra things on testing days. We'll maintain our focus on testing days, and then we'll also have these dress up days and have a lot of fun on those other days as well. So looking in the area of choice ready, if you see the vision statement that's at the bottom of the slide here, it says contribute responsibly to the local and global community. We know we live in a global community right here in Fargo-Moorhead, West Fargo. But in addition to that, we know that the workplaces that many of you go to and the workplaces that our learners will find themselves in, those are global communities. They'll be working with people all over the world, even more than we are today. And so we know we need to prepare them to be a part of a global community. Now, our world language program includes a lot of things about the language, but also about the cultures of those places around the world. Some things about their history, some things about the cultural norms in their community, the foods and the traditions that they might experience. And so it's important as we're working with people that grew up in different situations from us to understand what it was that like for them so we can work better together. So we have a very robust world language program that we're very excited about. And if you have any questions about that, we'd love to interact with you about it. Another thing in the area of choice ready that I want to make sure that we're aware of in our Liberty community is pathways and pacing. This is one of the values of the district that we explore and expand the number of ways that our students can choose their pathway and their pacing towards the learning targets. We know that not every student learns the same things in the same way at the same time with the same supports. That's just not true. Everybody learns things at a different pace and needs some different supports over time. So that's why we use some strategies that you might call personalized learning at Liberty Middle School. So you might hear that from some of your educators, or you might hear about it from your learner as they come home and explain their school day. Personalizing that learning experience, giving them more voice and choice over what and how they demonstrate their learning. That doesn't mean they get to choose to learn or not learn. It means they may have a voice and choice about how they learn or how they demonstrate their learning to the educator. So it's really important that we give a lot of assessment and feedback and hold them to high standards, but then giving them some flexibility on how that happens is what personalized learning is all about. So thanks for listening to these updates. Look forward to another great week at Liberty Middle School. As always, if there's communications needs you have that are not being met, reach out to us. We'd love to talk with you.